we do not require the German language. But just to set you the expectation, I always tell the potential student too that once you arrive in Germany, you need to learn the language eventually. So having said that, we have our own German language lesson. You can have that once you arrive in Germany. We can cater to your schedule. So for example, you're going to have your program like 2 times a week. Then within that week, then you can choose the schedule which is convenient for you. The time that, of course, you're not studying or at the time that you are not working. Germany has the highest minimum wage in Europe with 12.82 euros per hour. And again, because they have the largest economy, so unemployment is very low. Cost of living is 10 to 23% lower than other study destination. And these are the fast-growing industries in Germany, as you can see, business, project management, IT, cybersecurity, data science, leadership transformation, and then we have automotive, engineering, and other industry. So the good thing about these industries that you can see on the screen that are, like fastest growing industry now in Germany are very much aligned to the degree that we are offering in GISMA University. So you are going to study a degree that is very in demand. You're not going to waste your time studying a degree that you're not going to be able to find a job immediately. Again, on top of that, uh, it is very possible to get a job the fastest way because Germany has the largest economy in Europe. So unemployment is less, plus the assistance that we can give you through the career services. So the picture here, this is in our university in GISMA, and this man is the federal chancellor from the German government. And as you can see, they are very supportive, If you can see here, quoted, they said, "We, these young and well-qualified men and women, for the successful economic development of the country. It is inspiring to see how many students from around the world come to Germany and wish to work here afterwards." So it's very clear they are very welcoming now. They want international students to come and, of course, have their education and afterwards to work in Germany to contribute to their progression of the country or to develop the country to add more value to the economic development of the country. So if other country now is into restriction, as you know, USA, Australia, Canada, it's very difficult to get a visa now, especially for Miss student. Now this is your chance. This is your chance to come to one of the top countries in the world, which is Germany, the fastest way, the easiest way. And so far we have 99% visa approval everywhere in Southeast Asia. Okay, let's talk about the benefits because this is very important. This is your first time hearing about Germany as a study destination. You attended before a session for other countries. What sets apart Germany from the rest of those popular study destinations? So let's see. Number one, as an international student, will have access to 29 Schengen countries without a visa. Meaning, as an international student in Germany, you will be able to travel from different European countries and you do not even need to apply for a visa for that. We have 9 borders in Germany. So you can see Denmark, Poland, Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, Netherlands, Thailand only. You do not need to spend a lot of money booking of flights. You can go to these different border to border European country only by the Euro trade. So it will cost you less and it's very fast, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour going from one European country to another. So you're going to enjoy your time as an international student if you like to travel. Okay, how about working as an international student? Yes, like the other study destination, you can work part-time, 20 hours per week during your study. You can work full-time during the term break or the semester break. Yes, very good opportunities again when it comes to work after your graduation. We can assist you. We have our own career services support. I will discuss that later. And then, of course, you can apply as well the post-study work visa or the job-seeking visa. So after graduation, you have 18 months to apply for a full-time job. It is important to know that you need to have the full-time job within 6 months. Okay? Because if you cannot, then you will not be able to extend it further to another 18 months. And you do not want that, of course, because you need to move on to the next stage. So you get your full-time job within 6 months, 1 year working, then you apply for the EU Blue Card. EU Blue Card is a European Blue Card. So if you are allowed to travel as an international student to 29 European countries, once you get the EU Blue Card, you will be able to work to all the 29 European countries as well, not only in Germany. So what are the major requirements to get the EU Blue Card? Number one, you had a degree in Germany. So if we're talking about degree, you finish your study, whether it's bachelor, whether it's a master degree from GISMA. So you take the first requirements. Second requirements is a full-time job that is aligned to the degree that you finish. And then third requirements is you must have an annual salary of 45,000 euros minimum. Okay, and that is very attainable because our graduates are earning from 55,000 to 65,000 euro annually. Okay, so you tick all the boxes, you got your EU Blue Card, then work for 2 years with the EU Blue Card with the work aligned to the degree that you finish, then move to the next step, which is the permanent residency application. And then after 3 to 5 years, of course, eventually as a citizen of Germany. If you are married, you have your family, you want to bring them to Germany, it's okay, but you cannot bring them at the same time. Okay, for example, you're going to start an October intake, you want to be together at the same time, you cannot, because the visa that you need to apply in Germany is under the family reunion visa. So reunion word, right? From the union itself, you need to apply once you are inside the country already. So what's the timeline? At least a minimum 3 months. Once you are in Germany, started your class after 3 months, then you can start processing uh like the papers or the documents that's required to bring your spouse and your children in Germany. We have our own service for that. So you do not need to really know it, like step by step this time. Get your visa, come to Germany, go to the SIRS team that we have in GISMA, and they will give you all the requirements, process, help you bring your spouse and your children in Germany. Your spouse can work full-time and your children can study for free until the university. It is important to note as well that you must meet the requirements in bringing your family in Germany. Of course, the financial requirements, your spouse needs a basic German language. So while you are processing your student visa, please, and you have a plan in bringing your spouse immediately, let him study the German language, A1. And then accommodation is required as well. In Germany, if you're going to bring your family, they are requiring at least 12 square meter per head. So if you're a family of 3, you times that by 3. So you need 36 square meter floor area of an apartment that you are going to live with your family or your accommodation in Germany. And then, of course, in the future as well, you will enjoy a world-class social security and healthcare system. So if we're talking about healthcare, this is very important. In Germany, of course, they have like world-class hospitals, facilities, doctors, and it's for free. So this is something that can give you, not only you, but your family, a very stable, a good future. So I think it is worth it to becoming an international student to Germany. Okay, now let's talk about the cost of living. So the monthly cost of living, including the accommodation, which we can assist you with, you can check actually in our website under Student Life. So we have our partner accommodation posted there. And then your food, transportation, semester ticket. This is what they call the transportation for an international student ticket. And you need only to buy this every semester. So for 200 euros, you can use this unlimited to all the public transportation within the semester. You just need to buy it one time. So you can use it in trains and trams or other public transportation in Germany. So approximately cost of living is 900 to 1,050. Uh, this is the total already for your monthly cost of living that will be covered by the financial requirements in Germany, which is the black account. Okay, so with the black account, you need to transfer the money prior coming to Germany, prior visa application, amounting to 11,904 euros that will be divided equally within 12 months. So within 12 months, that's going to be 992 euros that you can withdraw. That's your money. It's under your name. Then that will cover the monthly cost of living here, including accommodation, food, travel, and other living expenses per month. So if we're talking about GISMA University ranking, yeah, now you can see on the screen, and we have the recognition and accreditation from the Association of MBAs and BGA. So we have the Excellence Award, and we are the only German university with the CIM accredited degree or Chartered Institute of Marketing that give our student a unique edge in the marketing world through our bachelor degree in marketing and master's in marketing. And we have the AMBA accreditation with our global MBA. So this is one of the highest accreditation that a global MBA can have. It is actually an honor shared by only 6 other business schools in Germany and 2% of universities worldwide. Our professors at GISMA University has a very good background in education and even has industry experience. Some graduated even from Harvard, work at Amazon, in UN, Boston Consulting Group, IBM, Alliance, and other big companies globally. We have 2 campuses, one in the capital, the city of Berlin, and we have the Potsdam campus. So this is the Potsdam campus. Berlin is for the undergraduate degrees for the bachelor, and Potsdam is for the master's degree or the postgrad degree. So this is the video of the campus. And there. Okay, so that is the Potsdam campus and the Berlin campus. Okay, now let's proceed to the programs. So you can see we have the undergraduate degrees or the bachelor degrees, and we have the postgraduate degrees or the master degrees. So we have computer science, software engineering, business management with different specialization like finance, logistic, marketing, human resources, project management, and then we have the international business management, data science and AI. This is very, very popular. We even have the leadership for digital transformation. This is another tech program. And then we have the social media and influencer marketing. So if you are an aspiring influencer, this could be a good master for you. Imagine there's a master already for social media influencer, right? And then we have the global MBA. We have 4 intakes a year: January, April, July, and October. Okay, so if you are undergraduate and you are applying to one of our bachelor degrees, we can give you this a scholarship. It's called the High School Achiever Scholarship, up to 50%. It will be based on your GPA or average grade in your high school. For example, you had an average of 90%, so we can give you 50%. You had 85 to 89, so we can give you 40%. And then 80 to 84.99, then we can give you 30%. And then we have this Women in Tech Scholarship, only for women. Unfortunately, criteria or eligibility to apply for these, you should had a degree in tech, any tech-related degree, and work experience, very good work experience, and you will apply to any of our tech masters like data science, cybersecurity, digital transformation, or the software engineering master. Then based on assessment, you can get from 50 to 100% scholarship with that. Okay, admission requirements, very basic: transcript, diploma, CV, your passport. We are requiring an English test because, again, our programs are 100% taught in English. We do not require the German language. Any English language test is accepted with, of course, corresponding score, IELTS, Duolingo, PTE. But the good news, we have our own English test. It's called the GISMA English test, and you can take it for free. Yes, for free. You do not need to pay for that. It's very similar to Duolingo. Okay, you just need to pass it. So submit your transcript, diploma, passport, CV, or resume to the team of Expert Education Myanmar. And then no English test yet. It's okay. Submit to our portal. Once they submitted, we will issue the conditional offer letter probably in 2 days' time. And then after that, we will book you to the pre-English test. Then you take the test, you pass the test, of course, that's very important. In an event that you do not pass the test, you can do the retake, but it's not for free anymore. We are charging 20 euros for the retake, but still cheaper compared to IELTS and other English tests. And we have the double degree. So double degree is Kingston University and GISMA partnership, of course, in United Kingdom. And then you will have a degree under Kingston International Business Management, whether it's bachelor or master's. And then you can class 1 any below from GISMA degree. Same duration, same tuition. So I don't see the reason why you cannot, as long as you are qualified, because they have a little bit higher entry requirements, because we're talking about a UK degree here as well. How it works, you can start studying, of course, first in GISMA. On your second year, you can be an exchange student to the UK, do your second year, come back to the Germany, and then graduate here and finish everything, do your residency, whatever. If you have an offer in the future in the UK, like much better company salary, you can do so because you had a degree in the UK, and of course you have your German citizenship already. Pricing, these are the prices. For the global MBA, for the master's and the bachelor degree, subject to changes, of course, depends if, well, I think we're gonna change the prices soon. So if you're very interested now, I believe you should apply to still get the same price, and we can give you 35% discount because it is required by the German embassy in Myanmar or in Yangon for a Burmese student to pay the tuition in full, like full 1 year. That's the requirement. Okay, so if you pay the tuition fee in full, you'll get 35% discount. So for a 1-year master, 15,500, it will go down to 10,075 only. Okay, so big discount. And again, it is required. So it's kind of mandatory for you to pay in full to get the visa. And if you're not ready yet to pay the full year, you can deposit 3,000. But you must pay the remaining balance within the time that or before you apply for a visa, because it is required by the embassy. So first, you can pay 3,000, then compile your documents if you're ready to pay in full, as long as before the appointment to the German embassy, it should be okay. Okay, so this one I will not discuss, not applicable to you. Okay, so these are the career center or the career services, partner companies that we have, top companies. We have Deloitte, Siemens, Zalando, SAP, of course. And what we do, we offer career training, company visit, we have internship, job platform, recruitment events like job fair, career fair, coaching session. We can teach you how to write a proper CV or resume. We can even do personality development workshop. We can practice you how to interview, how to answer interview. So we call it mock interview. It's a practice, so you're gonna be ready. So once you are in the interview or in the actual like interview with the employer, then you will have more confidence. And these are the GISMA alumni and career. So most are working, of course, in the top company like Volkswagen, Amazon, Tesla, Bayer, SAP, Solando, Smart Software, the position. And if you can see, we have supply chain manager, service operation, IT analyst, and so on and so forth. By the way, if you're applying for any of the masters, like the masters in interview. Okay. If you're applying to any of our master's degree, like Masters of Data Science, Masters of Digital Transformation, or Software Engineering, aside from the 35% discount that we can give you for paying the full year, we can also add additional 1,000 euros discount. This is a bonus for attending today our session with expert education, but you must apply within this month. Okay, thank you. And then this is one of our students. Her name is Marie. Okay, this is very important. Employability of our graduates. So 94% of our students found employment less than a year after graduation. 88% students secured a job before graduation, and 77% of our graduates enjoy a salary ranging from 55 to 60,000 euros annually. So 66% of our alumni hold a managerial position in a leading organization or company, especially, of course, after you have your master's degree. First master will give you a higher position, managerial position. And these are some of the activities that we are doing. So for example, we are inviting speaker from prestigious tech company like Google Cloud and sharing insights to our AI cloud technology and student in the university, which is very, very helpful, of course. And then activity or event with SAP. We do some tours with our students as well, different companies, museums, so to be familiar with Germany and other tourist destinations, historical places too. We have our own football team. So if you're into football, this is your chance because of course Europe, this is their national game. And then we have chess, other sports and clubs that you can join once you start your class to GISMA University. So that's it for me. I'll give the floor back now to the expert education. Hello.
Hello, Maria. Yes, we have some question from our student.
Okay.
Yes, I will drop this on pause. You can see the question.
Do I need to know German? No. So we do not require the German language because, again, all the programs that we have in GISMA, 100% in English. That's why we do not require the German language. But once you arrive in Germany, you need to learn eventually because it will help you a lot when it comes to integrating into the community, into the country. And of course, it will give you advantage for your job application in the future. So we have the add-on course for that. So again, once you arrive in Germany, it is not required before coming or even for school admission. Is there an age limit? No age limit. That's the best thing with Germany. Matured student that we had 52 to 56 years old. So that should be okay. Can I pay my tuition in installment? We do not decide on that. Actually, you can if you're not a Burmese student, but it is required by the embassy in Yangon for a Burmese student to pay full year. But if you're not ready yet, yes, to secure your seat, you can pay in installment, but you have to make sure that before you get your appointment with the embassy, you paid in full already because you need to present to the embassy the full 1 year tuition payment. Okay? How does it cost to live in Germany? Like it was in the presentation, it's around 900 to 1,000 euro. That will be covered by the black account. Okay. And then, yes, international student can work part-time in Germany, 20 hours per week during your study, and then 40 hours or full-time during the holiday or the semester break. Popular program, the tech programs, data science, AI, the business management, of course, with different specialization, finance, logistic. We have engineering and you know the programs that I have shown now. We have new ones like social media and influencer marketing, digital transformation, international relation, international business management, and these are very much aligned as well to the fastest growing industries in Germany. So in any program that you will apply, you can get a good job. Yes, does GISMA help student to find internship or job? We have our own career services support, as I have discussed, that will assist you when it comes to your internship and of course to your preparation and job application. How many intakes we have in a year? We have 4 intakes. January, April, July, and October. We are still open for the October intake. So if you're ready, you can apply anytime. Yes, you can bring your family with you while you are studying at least 3 months once you arrive in Germany, not at the same time. Okay, that's the only thing you cannot do, not at the same time. But once you arrive in Germany, you can do so at least minimum 3 months. You are in Germany already. And we have our own service for that. You just need to approach our team, our visa team, to assist you. They will help you bring your dependents to Germany. They are only charging 250 euros per person. Okay, so if you're bringing your spouse and 1 child, so that's 250 each. And then they will give you all the requirements and help you and process everything, bringing your spouse and your children to Germany. What kind of job support? I have discussed that in the career services support, mock interviews, preparation, CV writing. We have our own network of companies. We have our own job portal exclusive to our international student company visits. We have our assistants as well with the internship and so on. Foundation program, it depends. It's case-to-case basis, but it's not like, okay, I have to apply foundation only. It's actually packaged. So, for example, if you're applying for a bachelor and your qualification needs to have the foundation, it will be packaged to the 3 years bachelor. So, it's going to be 3.5 years. Now, for the master, it's called a pre-master, not a foundation. So, just in case, again, because the qualification sometimes is a little bit lower to the entry requirements, they will accept you, but they will give you 6 months pre-master if you cannot do the direct entry to the masters. Duolingo, 110 is okay. No lower than 100 per components. That should be okay. Any English test, as long as you meet the requirements, not expired, it's okay. But if you do not have, again, you do not need to worry because we have our own English test and that is for free. Okay. That's the last question.
Hello,张大江图微信哪里面西巴的拉线？Hello, Maria.
Yes.
Are German language courses offered during the program in GISMA?
Sorry. Sorry, can you say it again?
Are German language courses offered during the
Yes.
program in GISMA?
Yeah, so once a student arrive, we have our German courses is add-on. It's A1 up to B2 for only 300 euros for 1 year. And the student can choose the schedule. So for the proper program, for example, the student applied for a master program, the student only needs to go to class 2 times a week. So in a week, in 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, the student can choose the schedule for the German course, depends on their availability. We will cater to that.
Next question is, can I apply to different major for master and that is not related with bachelor degree?
Yes, but must be at least related to your work experience. If not, then the admission will still accept you, but will give you 6 months free master. Okay, you cannot do it direct entry if it's not related to your degree or your work experience, and you need to justify it well in your motivation letter as well in the interview with the embassy, to align your goals. Why are you taking a program that is completely different from your background?
Yes, next question is, does GISMA provide accommodation?
Yeah, we have our own partner accommodation. You can search in our website. So with that, then you just need to book prior to your visa application. Choose whatever you think is suitable to your budget.
Hello ကျောင်းသားကျောင်းသူမေးချင်တာလေးများရှိပါသေးလားရှင် Hi Maria, I
Yeah.
think there is no more question
No more
here.
questions?
Yes.
Oh, good. So thank you so much, everyone. I will post the link for the accommodation before we end. So you have your link. I will put now in the chat box. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully, you get the information that you need, and if you're very interested, all you need to do is contact any of the team from Expert Education Myanmar to have one-on-one consultation. If you have further question regarding the process, they will assist you, help you in applying to us, to GISMA University, and of course, guide you and assist you with your visa application. So looking forward to hopefully have you at GISMA soon. Thank you so much and have a good day to everyone.
Thank you for your presentation and thank you for your time. Your presentation is really good and we got a lot of information from you. If we have a time, we will see you again in another webinar.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Chị Abdul